After 60, something beautiful happens to a woman's style. It becomes quieter, more intentional, and full of a confidence that no trend can imitate. You no longer feel the need to collect endless pieces or chase whatever is popular this season. Instead, you begin to appreciate the elegance of choosing well. Fewer items, better quality, and pieces that feel like a natural extension of who you are. And nothing reflects that quiet sophistication more clearly than the handbag you carry. A woman's handbag is more than storage. It's a subtle portrait of her life. Its texture, its structure, the way it rests against the body. These small details reveal how she values herself and how she moves through the world. Timeless handbags have a way of growing more beautiful with time, and perhaps that is why mature women connect with them so deeply. They mirror our journey, strong, graceful, and refined with every passing year. Today we'll explore 5 handbags that stand the test of time, 5 silhouettes that never look outdated, never feel excessive, and always elevate your presence. Whether you're heading to brunch, traveling, or simply embracing an ordinary day, these are the pieces that bring effortless polish to every moment. There comes a moment in every woman's life when she recognizes that true style has very little to do with decoration and everything to do with presence. For women over 60, that moment arrives with a sense of clarity. You begin to value what feels steady, what feels intentional, and what feels like it was made to support your rhythm rather than distract from it. And among all the handbags a woman might own, the structured tote is the one that captures this feeling most beautifully. A well-crafted tote isn't simply a large bag, it is a portrait of order and quiet authority. The structure holds its shape even when nearly empty, signaling refinement without trying. It's the type of bag that steps into the room with you, silent, functional, beautifully composed, but impossible to overlook. The clean edges, the firm base, the subtle stitching all communicate a very mature kind of elegance, the elegance of a woman who knows who she is. What makes the structured tote so timeless is its balance. It's spacious enough to carry the things that shape your day. Your phone, your reading glasses, a journal, a scarf. But it never looks bulky or overwhelming. Its shape stays crisp, its lines stay intelligent, and its presence stays polished. Whether you're heading to a coffee shop with a book or moving through a busy day of errands, this is the bag that brings calm to everything you wear. Color plays a powerful role here. Neutral tones, tan, taupe, navy, chocolate, soft black, look endlessly sophisticated and pair seamlessly with almost every outfit in your wardrobe. These shades age beautifully, taking on depth and character the more you use them. They whisper quiet luxury without needing any logo or bold embellishment. The structured tote is also an emotional piece. For many women over 60, it becomes a symbol of a lifetime of showing up, with grace, with responsibility, and with purpose. This is the bag that reflects years of experience, the bag that mirrors your ability to stay composed even when life feels full, the bag that reminds you each time you carry it that your strength doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. Think of its versatility. Pair it with tailored trousers and a crisp white shirt, and it instantly conveys sophistication. Combine it with a cozy cashmere sweater, soft pants, and loafers, and it becomes relaxed yet refined. On a weekend trip, it keeps everything organized without sacrificing style. On a museum day, it blends naturally into an environment filled with beauty and culture. The secret to choosing a truly timeless tote is simple. Pick one with structure, craftsmanship, and minimal branding. Choose handles that feel comfortable in the hand and on the shoulder. Look for leather that holds its form but softens with time. The right tote stays elegant for years, not seasons. For women over 60, the structured tote is not just a daily accessory. It is a companion, reliable, polished, quietly confident. It carries what you need, supports who you are, and reflects the refined rhythm of a woman who has grown beautifully into her own presence. There comes a stage in life when you realize that elegance has nothing to do with excess. It comes from comfort, clarity, and the ability to move through the world with ease. That's why, for women over 60, the elegant crossbody bag becomes more than a convenient option. It becomes a reflection of a lifestyle built on freedom and intention. The beauty of a well-designed crossbody lies in the way it supports your day without demanding attention. Unlike heavy shoulder bags or oversized totes that constantly need adjusting, the crossbody sits gently at your hip, following your natural rhythm. It frees your hands, opens your posture, and lets you move without the slightest sense of weight or worry. Whether you're browsing a local market, walking through a historic neighborhood, or simply running small errands, the crossbody allows you to enjoy every moment without feeling encumbered. What makes the crossbody especially flattering after 60 is its thoughtful proportion. A strap that falls right at the curve of the hip elongates the body and creates a smooth vertical line. A structured shape brings quiet polish, while softly rounded edges keep the overall look gentle and feminine. This balance of sharpness and softness is what makes the crossbody universally elegant. Never trendy, never overwhelming, but always refined. Material matters, too. Butter-soft leather adds a sense of luxury to the everyday, while pebbled textures gracefully disguise wear and tear over the years. For a sophisticated palette, neutrals such as taupe, chestnut, navy, and black remain timeless classics. If you prefer a touch of color, muted burgundy, blush nude, and deep olive offer subtle warmth without overpowering your outfit. Hardware plays an important role. Gold and brushed brass add richness, while silver feels clean and contemporary. A crossbody also carries a deeper emotional meaning for mature women. At this stage of life, you no longer feel the need to carry an entire world in your bag. You choose what truly matters: your keys, your lipstick, your glasses, your phone. The crossbody symbolizes this beautiful shift towards simplicity and clarity. It holds your essentials, but it never weighs you down. It represents the freedom you've earned and the ease you embrace. Think of how it complements different settings. In Paris, it pairs effortlessly with a camel coat and loafers. In Barcelona, it flows perfectly with a linen dress and sandals. In New York, it brings subtle sophistication to jeans, a white shirt, and ballet flats. No matter where you go, it blends seamlessly into the rhythm of your day, adding grace without trying. The crossbody may be small, but its presence is powerful. It's for the woman who walks with quiet assurance, who values comfort without compromising style, and who understands that true elegance is never loud. It's the bag that lets you live at your own pace, light, confident, and beautifully unbothered. There is something wonderfully magical about the evening. As the sun fades and the world softens into warm light, a different kind of beauty emerges, subtle, intentional, and quietly captivating. For women over 60, this is the time of day when elegance feels the most natural, and nothing accompanies that elegance better than a refined evening clutch. Unlike the daytime bags that carry everything from receipts to reading glasses, the evening clutch has a different purpose. It isn't meant to hold your whole life. It's meant to hold only what matters: a touch of lipstick, a small card, a key, and most importantly, the confidence of a woman who still enjoys being seen, gently, tastefully, and on her own terms. The charm of a timeless clutch lies in its understatement. It doesn't rely on loud sparkle or oversized embellishments to make an impact. Instead, it glows softly, like candlelight instead of camera flash. Materials such as satin, polished leather, structured silk, or a subtle metallic finish add a quiet shimmer that enhances rather than overwhelms. The beauty is in the restraint, In mature style, less really is more. Color plays a powerful role as well. Shades like deep emerald, black, champagne, antique gold, and midnight blue flatter silver hair, warm skin tones, and the natural radiance that develops with age. These hues don't compete with your outfit. They harmonize with it, adding depth and sophistication. Think of the silhouette: sculptural folds, curved corners, a crisp envelope shape, or a minimalist box clutch with a gold clasp that catches just a whisper of light. These small, artful details elevate an evening look instantly, bringing intention to your presence without needing embellishment. And there is something deeply meaningful about the way a clutch is carried. Held lightly in one hand, it becomes an extension of your posture, straight, graceful, beautifully composed. It invites you to move slowly, to savor the pace of an evening dinner, a concert, a celebration, or a gathering with friends. You carry fewer things, yet you carry yourself with more fullness. For many women over 60, the evening clutch symbolizes a chapter of life where sophistication feels effortless. You no longer feel the need to announce your arrival. You simply enter and the room notices. Not because of the bag's size, but because of the intention behind the choice. Some evening clutches offer versatility with a delicate, hidden chain strap, perfect for when you want to free your hands while dining or dancing. Others are meant to be held, sculptural and artistic, designed to lift even the simplest outfit into something memorable. Quality matters more than ever here. Look for precise stitching, a smooth interior lining, a clasp that closes securely, and materials that will stand the test of time. The right clutch doesn't expire with trends. It becomes a piece you bring out for years, each time feeling just as elegant as the last. Carrying an evening clutch is not about trying to be youthful. It's about honoring the timeless parts of yourself, the poise, the grace, the quiet confidence that has grown stronger with every season of your life. It says, without a single word, I still shine, and I shine beautifully. There are handbags you save for special moments, and then there are handbags that simply live with you, day after day, season after season. The everyday shoulder bag belongs to that second category. It's the piece that doesn't try to impress, yet somehow becomes one of the most essential, most loved, and most reliable companions a woman over 60 can own. What makes the everyday shoulder bag so timeless is the way it blends ease with refinement. It slips over your shoulder without fuss, rests naturally against your body, and moves with you instead of against you. There's no shifting, no adjusting, no struggling to keep it in place. The bag becomes part of your rhythm, allowing you to walk freely, shop comfortably, and enjoy your day with complete ease. A beautiful shoulder bag doesn't need to shout for attention. Its charm comes from its subtlety, the softness of the leather, the gentle curve of the silhouette, the balanced proportions that flatter your figure rather than overwhelm it. Look for designs that are structured enough to hold shape, yet soft enough to feel relaxed. This combination gives the bag a polished look without making it feel formal or rigid. Material matters deeply here. Supple Italian leather, suede with a velvety touch, or a softly grained texture all age gracefully, developing a patina that feels personal and lived in. These materials mirror mature beauty in a way, stronger, softer, and more interesting with time. Metal hardware should be minimal, discreet, and thoughtfully placed. A small clasp, a subtle zipper pull, or a refined buckle. Color is equally important. Neutral tones such as beige, khaki, olive, stone gray, and warm taupe make the bag versatile enough to wear with everything, from jeans and a white shirt to linen dresses, sweaters, or coats. These shades don't compete with your outfit, they enhance it, adding balance and harmony without effort. Beyond aesthetics, the everyday shoulder bag carries emotional resonance for many mature women. It's the bag you take to run errands, to meet a friend for lunch, to travel on a relaxed weekend, or to enjoy a quiet Sunday walk. It holds the little things that make up your daily life: a book, a pair of glasses, a folded scarf, a favorite hand cream. In its simplicity, it becomes deeply personal. There's also a practicality that feels refreshing. The shoulder strap, wider, softer, and ideally adjustable, sits securely so you don't have to think about it. The size is generous enough for essentials, but not so large that it becomes heavy. Inside, a few thoughtful compartments help keep things organized without turning the bag into a maze. What truly sets the shoulder bag apart is its honesty. It doesn't pretend to be glamorous, yet it remains undeniably elegant. It doesn't chase trends, yet it never looks outdated. It's a reflection of a woman who is comfortable in her own skin, who doesn't need loud logos or bold statements to feel confident. For women over 60, the everyday shoulder bag represents a kind of quiet sophistication. It's the bag of someone who knows herself, who values comfort as much as style, and who understands that true elegance is found not in perfection, but in ease. It complements your life without complicating it, and that may be the most beautiful quality of all. There comes a point in life when you stop buying things just to have them and start choosing pieces that truly represent who you are. For a woman over 60, this shift feels natural, almost instinctive. You've refined your taste through decades of experience, and now every item you add to your wardrobe must hold meaning. That is why the statement or investment bag becomes such an important part of your personal style. It isn't just a handbag, it's a reflection of your identity. What sets an investment bag apart is intention. This is not something you buy on impulse or because it's trending. It's a piece you choose carefully, thoughtfully, one that aligns with your values, your lifestyle, and your sense of beauty. It may be structured and architectural or soft and artisanal. It may be iconic or understated. What matters most is that, when you carry it, it feels undeniably you. An investment bag doesn't need a famous brand name to be extraordinary, though legendary pieces like the Hermes Kelly, the Chanel flap, or the vintage Celine box bag are admired for a reason. Your statement piece might be something entirely different: a handcrafted Italian satchel in oxblood leather, a woven masterpiece made by local artisans, or even a heritage bag passed down through generations. Sometimes, the most meaningful bags aren't the most expensive, but the most personal. Material and craftsmanship are essential. Look for full-grain leather that deepens in color over time, hardware that grows warmer and richer with age, and stitching that remains precise year after year. These details are the hallmarks of a bag designed to last decades, not seasons. An investment bag should feel substantial in the hand, balanced on the shoulder, and beautifully made from the inside out. A statement bag also brings completeness to an outfit. You can be wearing simple black pants and a white silk blouse, but once the right bag enters the picture, the entire look transforms. There's an instant sense of harmony, an effortless sophistication that doesn't rely on loud accessories or elaborate clothing. The bag becomes the quiet anchor of your style, steadfast, elegant, unmistakably yours. There is an emotional depth, too. This is the bag you take care of, the one you store in its dust bag, the one you polish gently, the one you trust on important days, dinners, birthdays, travels, reunions, celebrations. Over the years, it absorbs memories the way leather absorbs light. Every mark becomes a story. Every softened edge becomes a reminder of the life you've lived. For women over 60, this is not vanity, it's reflection. It's honoring the journey that brought you here. A true investment bag is not about impressing others. It's about celebrating yourself, your strength, your experiences, your evolving taste. It's a legacy piece, one that could be passed down or cherished for a lifetime. When you carry it, you're not just accessorizing. You're expressing the most polished, most self-assured version of who you've become. As we step into the later chapters of life, something shifts in the most beautiful way. Style becomes less about following trends and more about curating pieces that carry meaning, intention, and confidence. And nowhere is that more evident than in the handbags we choose. These 5 timeless silhouettes, the structured tote, the elegant crossbody, the evening clutch, the everyday shoulder bag, and the investment statement piece, each reflect a different facet of who you are. The tote whispers strength and order. The crossbody celebrates freedom and ease. The clutch honors the beauty of being seen. The shoulder bag brings comfort into everyday elegance. And the investment bag captures your identity, your story, your legacy. Together, they create a wardrobe that doesn't just look polished, it feels authentic. A wardrobe that supports your lifestyle instead of complicating it. A wardrobe that celebrates maturity instead of hiding it. Because true style after 60 isn't about owning more. It's about choosing better. It's about surrounding yourself with pieces that elevate your day, lighten your spirit, and remind you of your worth. You don't need a closet full of handbags to feel put together. You simply need the right ones, the ones that align with your rhythm, your taste, your elegance. As you move through the world, each bag you carry tells a quiet story, a story of resilience, of joy, of refinement, of a woman who has learned the art of showing up with grace. So as you head out tomorrow, take a moment to ask yourself, what story do you want your handbag to tell? And remember, elegance has no age limit. And the most beautiful accessory you'll ever carry is the confidence that comes from embracing exactly who you are.